Now you know what the president feels like. This is it's daunting. I'll be answering questions about our economy and what's going on overseas. Good.
Hi, Sandra. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're such a successful woman in so many aspects of your life. And I want to know, what's your mantra? What is it that you tell yourself every morning to keep reaching those goals?
Well, thank you for saying that. I don't really have a mantra. I've learned to just go with the flow. I'm very much, or was very much, a control freak where every minute of my life was planned out and nothing ever went according to plan. So the day that I sort of said, you know what, if I get up and I'm breathing and I'm happy, then I know it's going to be a good day. I think there's also, I had a little Post-it by the side of my bed for many years that said, expect as good as you give. And that's been really helpful because you don't realize you don't do it until you realize that's what you've done with half your life. And you go, wow, okay, if you really expect as good as you give, you either step up your game or expect others to match your level. So that's a good one, I think.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Sienna.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well. Many times or all the time, I think, when people get nominated, they say, I was surprised by the nomination, I'm overjoyed by the nomination. But in all seriousness, and put the modesty aside, I mean, you believe you're worthy of the nomination, right? I mean, isn't that...
That's such a hard question because you are setting us up to fail when we answer this question. I have, wow, that felt really good. Unusual, but really good. I know I work really hard. Just because I work hard doesn't mean the elements come together to make a good performance or to make a good film. So when that happens and all those elements do come together, I'm always shocked and so happy and amazed. And it's always unexpected to me because I expect to fail. So that's why I work even harder. Does anybody expect a nomination? I certainly didn't because I expect to get, I was shocked that certain ones happened. Then I go, okay, now this is when the backlash happens. This is when it gets ugly. And you go, okay, I had a nice ride. This was amazing. I literally was asleep when the phone rang, and I don't think anyone expects it. But if they do, how great must that feel when they get it? I just didn't want to be one of those people that when it didn't come, which I was prepared for, I wouldn't be all of a sudden crushed and realized I'd set everything up for this moment and didn't realize how crushed I would be. I go, please don't let me be one of those people that says, I'm happy with what I have, and then it doesn't come, and then I'm miserable for the next 4 months. So, look, I am really very amazed and thankful to be here. Because I'd like to work hard for another 10, 15 years. So if this is what that means, bring it,
Brantley?
Hey, Sandra, congratulations.
Hi.
I'm from InStyle magazine.
Oh, who am I wearing? Yes. let me strike a pose. Hold on a second. Ask your question. Oh, Mr. Do I look good?
So
Do my hips look small?
How does it make you feel?
Well, again, that felt really good. Vivienne Westwood is what I'm wearing. Makes me feel like myself, and I love Vivienne Westwood. And I feel like a very cleaned up version of myself compared to what I looked like when I got up this morning.
Hi, congratulations.
Hi. Thank you.
It's a funny thing. You appear very confident, but we all have our doubts about our talents and our choices in life. How much confidence has all of this given you, and how much has it scared you?
I think it scares me more than anything because you think, what do I do now? And I think I was in that place before this came, and it happened several years ago. What do I do now where I don't step backwards, that I step forwards? And I've been thinking a lot about that. What do I do next? I don't know what could possibly compare to this moment or this energy, so I've decided not to look at work until this is all over so I can make a real judgment and judge the way I always have, which is produce some interesting films and then produce some really special ones. And I don't want to stop that because I really feel like there's some things I would still like to do, but now I feel like because of this honor and what I've been given these last couple months, I really have an obligation not to step back even the smallest bit. I really feel an obligation to better my work and to keep at it. Keep saying no and keep demanding, expecting as good as you give. You know. Lily, so patient. And she's wearing lavender, really, I like it.
So I just wondering, you have been working for a lot of years as a producer and doing a lot of work and opportunities to other people, and now you are finally here. I always saw your picture say, why she doesn't get better? You know, it's just a personal feeling. She's good at the movie sometimes.
Well, we think that too.
But now you are here, and also you have a lot of success money. What is more important for you? What has been more satisfaction? Because you have get a lot of money, you are one of the best paid actresses, and now you are here with us. What is more big for you?
Money, you know, everyone says, oh, I don't care about money. But look, I've been blessed with crazy money, but a lot of times it was attached to films that weren't great. And then I decided to stop several years ago and start from scratch, which was starting at scale pay. And that was with a little film called Crash. And I feel more comfortable now saying, why don't we just take it on the back end? If the film is successful, you don't have to pay me, you know, the money up front. Let's all just sort of divide it up in the back end. So everyone who put faith in the project gets rewarded for it. And if it doesn't work, you don't get the crazy money, which to me makes more sense. It's an investment in your work. But I can say that having made pretty good money. But then that pretty good money allows me to do things like, you know, help other people who don't have the help, to contribute in a way that I never could have, to change things that I want to see changed, and to help other people get their shows started. And you know, it's crazy money, so it should be used in a wonderful, crazy way. But it never should, I think, stay in your pocket for very long. And so, to me, as long as I'm happy, that's what matters to me. And I don't know what that entails day to day, but as long as I figure it out, you know, it might have to do with a couple of dollars. It might have to do with getting someone's show made. It might have to do with being healthy that day. I don't know.
Just two more questions. Mark, Malcolm, and then Facebook.
On the funner side of things, how many sketches have you gotten? How many dresses have you looked at?
Oh, what am I wearing is what you really want to know. You know, I'm so behind. I guess I'm behind on this. Today was the first time I actually saw one dress. And then looked at some sketches. What?
Are you going to wear it?
I might. I'm pretty good at, you know, I find something, I sort of circle around it, and then I'm oddly relaxed about it because it's someone else's job to finally stitch thousands of pleats and jewels into a gorgeous thing to make you look divine. So, look, if I have to wear a trash bag, I'll belt it with rhinestones and I'll make it work. But I'm not panicking for some reason. I think because there's so many beautiful things out there, someone will not want to wear something and I'll get it. But there's one that's exquisite that I saw that's just a work of art. And so one.
Hi, Sandra. Our fan, Anna Greer.
Okay, you're in a black hole. I don't even know where you are.
Our fan, Anna Greer from Facebook, would like to know if you become a football fan since working on the club side.
Yes. I mean, I was a football fan, but not for the right reasons before. It was usually who was playing football that I was interested in. Yes, absolutely. And I married a football player, and my brother-in-law was a ball player, and I knew very little. And now what I know, I'm a huge football fan now. Not just athletically. I love athletes. I'd always wanted to be a professional athlete on some level, and to see what they accomplish emotionally and physically to me is just beyond understanding. And then what they do on the field is incredible. So now I have a really good understanding about what athletes do, football players, that I never had before, and I love the game. Love it. Thank you.